Brock Anderson here, Hang Loose Outdoors. Going to give you a quick weekly fishing tip before the weekend. It's the end of July, July 28th. Water temp right now is sitting at about 75, mid 70s to low 70s, depending on what body of water you're on. A big thing we've been doing is pulling a lot of spinners. The morning bite and the evening bite has been good in the Grand Rapids area, but you got to kind of get a reaction bite out of them. Our go-to has been just pulling spinners on bottom bouncers, going about 1.2, 1.3 miles an hour. And that's a big key, is to keep that speed up when you're pulling spinners, get that reaction bite. You know, the crawler flies by the fish and he has about a split second to decide, am I going to eat it or am I not going to eat it? And when it flies by like that, you're getting that reaction bite out of them. So we're going to talk about some spinners. I got a bunch of spinners rigged up right here. You know, it's just a variety game. Color's not a huge thing, but the size of your spinner can be a pretty big thing this time of year. It's hard to beat the holographic Northland spinners. Just get a variety of sizes, you know. This I believe is a 4. You know, get some 3, 4s, 5s. Little bit bigger one here. Like I said, color is, sometimes it matters, but a big time it's just the size of that spinner, getting that the right vibration that the fish want. You can see on this one I got like a crevice on there. That's just a quick snap. So when you got your spinner rigged up, you know, you can take that off, it's on your line, and you can snap another spinner right on there. You know, instead of retying or whatever, you snap her right on. So that's a huge thing to try, is to get those quick snaps out so you can, you know, go through a couple different size spinners. I got one rigged up right here on one of my long rods with a line counter. It's just a 1 ounce bottom bouncer. That's about what I go with, like a 1 ounce or ounce and a half. And make sure when you tie that rig on, you know, you have a nice swivel on there, and put a bead between your swivel and your bottom bouncer so it doesn't, you know, affect your knot, and then it just rides nice through the water on your line. You can get some crud on there, and you can, you know, it's easy to take the weeds off if you got a little bit of play in there. That bead does a wonderful job in the rocks or in the weeds. And get a nice swivel on there. I always like to start out with like a 5-6 foot spinner rig or a Lindy rig. Like I said, put a nice swivel on there, 5 to 6 foot, a double hook crawler harness. Again, I got that holographic perch from Northland tackle on there, 3 beads. You can add floaters. I'm not a big floater guy. I just blow up my worm. That does the trick there. You know, just take your crawler and hook it on the top hook. And then that second hook, just put, you know, somewhere in the middle there. And there you go. You got a nice spinner rig. You know, like I said, rip that about a mile. 1.2, 1.3, 1.4. The other night, we were going about a mile an hour, 1.1, and the fish didn't like it. You had to ramp up your speed 1.3 to 1.4, and they just hammered it. So speed's a big thing when you're pulling spinners. You know, pay attention to your Lowrance graph, see how fast you're going, or if you got your motor guide down. It's definitely a spinner type of bite in the Grand Rapids area. You can rock a leech on there too if you want. Crawlers have definitely been a little bit better than leeches. So pull some spinners this weekend for walleyes. You catch smallmouth bass, you catch northerns doing that too. So it's just a reaction time of year. You got to get your speed up and pull some spinners. Like I said, you know, get a variety of different sizes, some big ones, some smaller ones, and just play around with the sizes and see what the fish like. So that's your tip this week. Get your spinner rods out. You know, you can put those on pretty much any rod. You know, just get a bottom bouncer and tie up some spinners. This is a JT Custom. I got some spinner rigs tied up on those, mono or braid. I mean, that's just personal opinion, whatever you want. So give it a shot this weekend, and good luck on the water. It's going to be a nice one. Bye.